Hello, thank you, and welcome for stopping in at my channel today. I'm just going to dive into a little bit of tarot and oracle and see what messages from our guides are trying to come out right now. Essentially for the collective. This is a general message, so it may not resonate with everybody. If it does not resonate, just leave it for the next person, and then maybe another message may come through for you later on. But I'm really curious to see what comes through, because while I was meditating today, I was getting a lot of kind of spirit animal guide energies coming through. Wolf spirit, eagle spirit. So a strong sense of instinct, intuition, or freedom as well. So I'm really curious to see what's going to come out here. But yeah, so we're going to get some messages from our guides. Dive in to see what the current energies are going on right now, and then see what the key focus is to be looking in on at the moment. So first I'm going to get my oracle deck here and kind of just draw a card and see main theme, see where this message might be going, what direction it might be going in. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, archangels, mother, father, goddess, God. Almighty source energy, thank you always for your guidance and protection. And any messages serve for the highest good of the collective, harm to none. Greatly appreciated. Very thankful for. Okay. Alright, so let's get a general idea of where this is going. Okay. So we've got moon phases popping up here. So this gives me the idea of, you know, the waxing and the waning of the moon phase, how just that ebb and flow of life, and how we, you know, go through these changes. You know, sometimes we'll feel full, like at a full moon. Other times we'll feel a little bit smaller, like we're kind of waning or diving back inward. Or maybe that we're going through a waxing phase, like, you know, just expanding more and more on an idea, or even yourself. But yeah, so it's just, it feels like it's honing in on the phases of life right now. Let me see. Which can be challenging, and that's interesting, because also while I was meditating, I got a little bit of a glimpse of like a mountainscape, which makes me think of challenges that we overcome or push through, persevere through. But here, I'm gonna go ahead and grab tarot. Let me shuffle this real quick, and then we'll see what can clarify this moon phase card. And we'll dive in to see what the message from our guides is. One more shuffle. Okay, can you clarify this moon phase, please? That one definitely wanted to creep out. Four of Pentacles. So the moon phase is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. I feel like this is highlighting a point in this phase that we are going within, like we are within this waning phase of, could be some kind of business project, with this being earthy energies. This, you know, deals with material world, the practical world. Let's see. And a slow-paced movement as well. There's some Capricorn energy in here. So you may be Capricorn. It doesn't have to mean that. The number 4 is about laying foundation, stability. So this may be a time of, yeah, kind of going within, withdrawing within. almost to like protecting assets almost, or what you find that holds value to you. It's amazing. The moon phase. Moon phase. I get this feeling of like trying really hard to hold on to something. But there's, I don't know if what might come through could have to deal with maybe understanding or looking into the practice of detachment, as everything in life is impermanent, as we all know. So, you know, I feel like this sense of like holding on real close to something and not wanting it to leave, or, you know, leave our grip. But I feel like there's something here that, or guides are trying to maybe tell you that, you know, let this phase have its course, because something else, you know, it will grow again. There will be another waxing phase of growth. But here, we'll go ahead and tap in and see what messages from from the collective's guides, what messages from guides for them right now at this time. Ooh, messages from guides. Ooh. Okay. So I got King of Cups coming out. Messages from guides. I almost feel a sense of like a fatherly figure coming through here. Very loving, very nurturing. Emotionally stable. Let me see here. Messages from guides. So if that doesn't resonate with you, then this could be just your guides trying to remind you that that water energy. So the moon phase, it affects our emotions. That just kind of popped out to me, you know, the imagery on the imagery, really. So yeah, there's this this need to maintain balance, emotional balance. There's some rough waters right now because, you know, as we all know, the moon very much affects the ebb and flow of the shore, you know, the movement of the water on the earth. And it's like riding with the waves, a message to kind of go with this, but make sure that you are staying on top of remaining empathetic, if that makes sense. Like, we go through our own emotional trials here and there, and sometimes we can become a little bit cold or moody, you know, and that's very normal, you know, when we're not exactly all balanced within our energies. We can experience some very uncomfortable energies. So I feel like, you know, the message from the collective's guides right now are really trying to emphasize the control of your emotions through this period that is being gone through right now. It feels like it's a little uncomfortable, but there's still this this emphasis on this hope, like, you know, remember that it is just a phase. It is just a phase. So, you know, don't get trapped in a false permanence of something. But here, let me see, what are the current energies? What are the current energies surrounding all of this watery emotion? Page of Swords. Page of Swords. So the page is a very sometimes I'll relate the page to the Fool. It's like a beginning phase of enhancing a skill, not necessarily a knight yet, not taking action with this skill or with this idea or thought with the swords energy here. But current energies, I don't know. This can be a pretty immature energy as well, kind of hasty in movement and making decisions, almost like being really direct in self-expression, but kind of ready. I don't know if you notice, she's looking back over her shoulder, and the direction she's looking is towards the west, which makes me think of looking in the past. So it's like she's got the sword swung up, ready, like, you know, like a backswing, ready for something to come up behind to distract or knock the collective off their course at the moment. But there is a thirst for knowledge here. There is a thirst for knowledge here, but it's like I feel like it's being kind of thrown off balance. There's a balance being thrown off in terms of the heart and the mind. It feels like, and maybe even a little bit of the body too. Like, you know, because that Pentacles energy that could that could reference health, body as well. Let's see. Her energies, Page of Swords. Air, earth, air and earth energy. I don't know why I'm not necessarily looking at the meanings of the cards itself, but I'm kind of just taking a peek at the imagery as she's looking back at this King of Cups. It's almost like an untrusting energy of these emotions, of being, you know, deep within our emotions, or letting our emotions kind of ignite a little bit. So this energy feels like it's quick to want to combat at that watery energy, at that emotional flow. But I'm not going to get stuck on that for now. I'm going to keep going, and let's see what's the key focus that the collective's guides want them to pay attention to right now. And what's the key focus? Key focus. Key focus. What is the key focus? Five of Pentacles. So we got the 4 going into the 5. 4 going into the 5. That's really interesting. So the 5 of Pentacles is this this mindset of lacking, you know, whether it's within relationships that we have with the people in our lives, or even monetary. It could be just worry, insecurity. But I think the focus here that's being honed in on, that your guides are trying to emphasize, is make sure you're not overexerting yourself in this, because, you know, we just going from the 4 to the 5 and having those out here on the table. The sense of, like I was saying earlier, clinging on tightly to this thing and keeping it close to you and not really wanting it to be relinquished, but is it taking too much out of you trying to do that, trying to focus so much on this earthy energy, when really the message is to tap into your emotional balance right now. Get into the flow of that waxing, fullness, and waning phases of the moon, because, like I said earlier, there is nothing is permanent. So that's why I'm saying there it feels like it's a highlighting the importance to remember that nothing is permanent, the impermanence of life, and really looking at what it is that you truly value. Let's see. This could represent, the King of Cups here could represent an older figure that maybe comes across as authoritative, or, you know, but they're diplomatic at the same time. But I don't know, this sense of, it's like I get this example of like how when we're teenagers or we go through our teen years, we're really combative with, you know, authority we because we start gaining this mind of our own, and as there's a sense of like, well, how do you know? we you know, teens can get really arrogant with the, well, how do you know? Trust me, I know very well. I was very much a teen at one point, a good while back, but excuse me. Let's see. Oh, just one moment. Come on, sweetie. Oh, sweet boy. Okay, go on, sit down. Go on, sit down. I'm just doing a video real quick. Good boy. Sorry, our pupper's, he's just a good old boy. Ugh, getting up there in age, so moving around a little slower these days. But let me see here. I want to get a clarifier. I want to clarify this Four of Pentacles real quick. Oh, goodness. Clarify this Four of Pentacles. It's interesting because the key focus is like moving out of this idea that if you loosen your grip a little bit, you're going to lose. But, you know, from going from the 4 to the 5, what we're looking for after that is that 6 of Pentacles, to where we're wanting to plant our seeds and start growing what it is that we are desiring. Let's see. This Four of Pentacles, please, Spirit. This Four of Pentacles. This is Four of Pentacles. There's a 6, but we got a 6 of Swords there. So yeah, that's this. Excuse me. The way the weather's been changing lately has been really messing with my sinuses. So please pardon the sound of my voice. It's a little rough today, but so the Four of Pentacles is getting clarified by the 6 of Swords, showing that the 6 of Swords is this energy of your spirit team coming in to kind of help guide you, help guide your thoughts through this process, and, you know, trusting that you are being guided in the right direction. And in that trust, you know, brings in that watery energy, that emotional energy with the water element there. So letting your emotions kind of take play here. But let's see. Can we clarify this King of Cups? Clarify this King of Cups. King of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups. Yes, so there's this. So, okay, it's very interesting. It really feels like there is just an older masculine energy that's trying to come in to remind you and give you this cup of love, this cup of emotion to help kind of tame this uneasiness from this Five of Pentacles. That's very interesting. And I'm thinking back to when I was meditating and the wolf spirit guide and the eagle spirit guide was coming through. So that those can seem very like masculine energies as well. So maybe something about mountains, definitely. I'm wondering if this individual has something to do with mountains, living in the mountains or something like that. That's not going to resonate with everybody. I'm just kind of picking up a little bit on that right now. But either way, I really feel like this is just this gift of love that's trying to be given. This gift of emotion to try to help calm these waters down as, you know, the phases of the moon are making things rock a little bit. But can we clarify this Page of Swords, please? What is this Page of Swords? Ten of Wands. Page 5, Ten of Wands. Yeah, okay, so there's this energy of carrying this burden on your back, and being a 10 is the number of completion. So, you know, it's time to put this down. I feel like it's time to kind of put this sword of wit at ease, like put it down by your side for now and allow these emotions to come in, because, you know, like I was saying earlier, fighting tooth and nail to be rebellious against this authoritative figure, as far as like where the current energy is sitting right now, but it's doing nothing but weighing you down. And you can see in the image, like he's getting ready to nearly collapse. He's got his arm out ready to catch himself, because this load's it's just too much. There's too much passion behind this idea of maybe how something's supposed to look right now. Let's see. Fiery energy. Could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. Doesn't have to be that. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. So yeah, the current energy where it's sitting, you know, is, like I said, this feeling of being at the ready for something to knock you off your course. And you see, like, they're getting ready to stumble there, but, you know, it's, what are we really holding on to right now that could be released a little bit, that is probably blocking this flow. It could have to do with, you know, finances or career, or even relationships. Like I said earlier, it doesn't have to be romantic, but yeah, it's all leading to the key focus being these earthy energies. So it's this feeling that if you let your emotions get the best of you, it's going to knock you off this course of what you're trying to build here. But can we clarify this Five of Pentacles, please? Clarify this Five of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Emperor. Five of Pentacles clarified by the Emperor. So the Emperor, that's a very this is the energy of somebody that's very balanced within all of the emotions, all of the elements within the tarot itself, with the wands, swords, pentacles, cups. But yeah, so I feel like there's this desire to get to this place, but it, you know, it's wanting to feel this emperor status, but there's not enough emotion. Like, you know, as we work 4, 5, 6, as we're working onward towards our 10 of Pentacles, you know, that 10 of Pentacles is that energy, or that the overall end of what we are all striving for in terms of, you know, just full on earthly abundance, whether it's material, relationships, just, you know, abundantly wealthy in all directions of life, you know. So I feel like the key focus is reminding you to not stay so much on just this pentacle energy, or this almost like this sense of trying to gain more and more and more. Like, you can't, without being able to incorporate some of this water energy, some of this emotion into it as well, how are you going to be able to enjoy that 10 of Pentacles? I almost said tentacles. That 10 of Pentacles as you're working through this phase right now. So there's this, you know, the Emperor, and on the flip side, I would say, in his shadow, is very dictative, almost very demanding, and almost, I get this feeling like almost like cold-hearted as well, and it makes me think of like if this King of Cups was in reverse, but obviously that's not a part of that. But yeah, it's this emphasis of make sure you're focusing on not becoming too, I don't know, it's like almost there's almost an obsessive kind of feeling when it comes to this material, practical sense. Could be health related as well. Obviously, I am not a doctor or professional in those means or by any means. So, you know, if you are having some issues with any health stuff or anything like that, you know, I highly recommend you take that up with a professional in that field before taking any advice from a tarot reading. That goes for law and finance and as well. You know, I'm not a professional in those realms, so please use your own discernment when listening to any tarot read. But excuse me. Let's see. Can I clarify this Emperor on the key focus, please? Can I clarify this Emperor? Okay, clarified by the battle shield and axes. So yeah, it's just the sense of fighting tooth and nail for something that it's your guides are really asking you to kind of loosen your grip a little bit here and trust your intuition. Quit trying to force the hand too hard, or, you know, pushing the envelope a little bit too far, and you don't want to risk collapsing what it is that you're working so hard on. Let me see here. See if there's anything else I'm missing. But I really feel like that's the message that's coming through, is to kind of let your guard down a little bit. You know, like with the Ten of Wands here, is just like very, it reminds me of the Four of Pentacles, like just really determined to stand this ground and try to continue building, but in a very forceful way, and not with much heart involved. And that's going to be a really important part of this process that you're trying to build on, because once you do reach your Ten of Pentacles, you want to be able to enjoy it too. I think that's, for some, I feel like that's one of the saddest things, to see somebody who strives so hard and works for, you know, all the luxuries that they desire. And I don't see anything wrong with that. You know, you do you, boo. You know, whatever makes you happy and brings you peace and doesn't hurt anybody around you or yourself, you know, do whatever makes you feel at one with you. But when we get too caught in this material realm and don't allow any of that emotion, any of that heart to sink in, and just let things kind of flow as they're going to, then we're going to end up tripping up and, you know, fighting a battle that isn't even meant to be fought. You know, it's like fighting an invisible opponent. Like there's nobody there. Really, you're only just fighting yourself. And, you know, you don't want to risk getting lost in that. But that's a really nice message coming through, and that's really good guidance. You know, I know it's Kai. Get up. Go on. Go over here. Go on. Sit down. There we go. Okay. Watch your head. All right. Oh, goodness. Sorry. The old man about to... And he's not a small dog either. Could collapse this whole side down if he rolled into it. Sorry about that. But, where was I? Yeah, I really feel like that's really the advice here, you know, just to remain open and trusting with this flow that's going on right now with the energies. And, you know, things may seem a little rocky right now, to where there's a sense of worry that, you know, that you're going to lose what this is that you're trying so hard to hold on to, and ready to, you know, with that Page of Swords energy, you know, ready to just come at something that's trying to, you know, steer you or distract you into the wrong direction, but it's coming in to do nothing but assist you at least your guides are trying to come in to assist you through this phase, to remind you to enjoy the flow of life as well. But I'm going to get one last piece of advice here for the collective. I'm going to pick a rune and see what advice the collective, what last piece of advice the collective can take with them from these messages. So, which one? This one, this one, this one. Ooh, oh my goodness. Sorry, it's hard. Got a pretty big glare on here, so I don't know if you could even see that one. Let me see. I'm still learning my runes, so I've got a reference little booklet here to help me. Canines, element of fire. It's that fiery energy. Strengths, power, rebirth through sacrifice and creation. Element of fire, strengths, yeah. So there's a sense of a rebirth happening almost. Don't get lost in this power struggle right now. You know, there is a rebirth through sacrifice and creation, but you don't want to risk sacrificing every aspect of yourself and not take a pause to even reflect on, you know, what are, like, how are you even enjoying what you're doing right now? Or do you still have that same passion? You know, so it's I feel like the collective's guides are coming in to remind you in terms of this emotional element to tap into your heart, so you can still enjoy what it is that you have this passion about, that you're working for, whether it's career, finance, money, relations, health. But yeah, no, that's a very beautiful message coming through from your guides, you know, and it goes to show that they've always got our back, and as long as we're open to remain trusting and, you know, listening to our intuition as well, because that's a lot of times through our intuition is where our guides are trying to communicate with us through, to help guide us down the path that suits us and our best to our highest purpose. But it's being able to remain open in that heart space while moving through this this manifestation period, going into the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like okay, so there's no 7 out here, so I feel like there's this, it is definitely a waiting period right now, and it could, like, I feel like I just got this itch on my back. It's like, oh God, it's making me itch. I can't stand this waiting right now. And it's like a little bit of impatience, but no, I have full trust and faith that this is something that you're going to get through, as long as you know, remember to be open to your heart space a little bit more. Be open to your emotions, and remember what this passion began as, whatever this pentacle is, for these pentacles are for you. But reigniting, and I wonder if that's why Kanaz came out. There's a fire element behind that too. You know, reignite that fire. Remember what it is that passion, or where that passion started from, so you can continue enjoying into the steps while you're in this pause, in this period of pause, going, you know. And in the meantime, there could be, you know, some new skill to hone in on, or something new to learn as well, because that Page of Swords energy could be learning new information as well, that can you know, further help your purpose, what it is that you're working towards manifesting. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. I hope that this did resonate with you. If not, maybe next time. Otherwise, I really appreciate you stopping in today, and I thank you and your guides for allowing me to try to connect with your energies. And I do hope that there will be clarity right around the corner very soon for you to be able to see, or, you know, I wish you a sense of calm and peace through this phase right now, because I really feel like it's just a pause phase, and this is a great time to tap into that heart space to remember, you know, like I said, what it is that really is keeping us passionate, what we're really wanting in our lives, that we find value, true value, you know, with mind, heart, and soul all included. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great rest of their day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.